and we'll agree. Sometimes it's way more exciting to be hyped about the thing before the thing is even a thing. We'll be really excited for a game, and then it'll come out, and actually, like, man, it was almost like the excitement was better than the actual game.
Gee, Cyberpunk?
I mean...
Don't say that now.
Don't say that now!
Mortal Kombat 11. Oh my God, I love it! I mean, that just happens like that, and that isn't like a unique situation. Like, I want something to be awesome, and if it comes out and it's not, I'm not gonna be like silent about that shit. I'm sorry. It's like, and even and in the same degree where it's like I have reaction videos where I like change the text to blue, and they are negative reactions. It's like, oh, this did not hit on the levels that we did. This is pretty disappointing. So, while some other people are like, oh, this is crazy, I'm like, dude, this is kind of bullshit. Like, this is kind of not great. And people kind of, and here's the thing, people kind of appreciate that because it's fucking obvious. It's obvious when something isn't hitting on the levels that it needs to hit. And people, and I'm not going to react to literally everything, but the things that I like, if it's not hitting in the ways that it should, well, you know what? I'm going to be pretty critical about that shit.
I mean, just be honest.
Because I have eyes and I can interpret that.
And
this isn't working.
Thing too, like with me, with a lot of times, if I'm watching a trailer, I am trying to absorb
the trailer
as much as information as possible. Sure, I can sit there and and then it's like, okay, we're gonna watch it again.
Frosty, thank you.
So like you kind of drag it out, and like you can watch a trailer 2, 3, 4, 5 times. But like I don't know. Part of me is just kind of like, I want it like someone worked really long, hard, hours on putting together a trailer, making every second count, and it's like I want to absorb that as much as possible, and not like watch it. It's like watching a Resident Evil trailer. Is that Jill? Is that Rebecca? Is that Sherry? Is that Sherry? Is that Sherry? That's Sherry? Is that Sherry? Is that Rebecca? Is that Sherry? Is that Jill? Is that Claire?
Hey, I will do that, especially if I see something that I've never seen before and it's something new to me. I'll be like what the fuck is that?
If they fucking announce like a new Galro game or something like that,
I'm like, what the fuck?
I have PTSD from RE5. It's Sherry! It's Sherry! I kept saying, it's not going to be Sherry.
A perfect example of that was the not Tekken 8 trailer.
Right.
Where it was kind of like, what just happened? What are they showing? Guess what? Guess what everyone's reaction was? Pretty much the same as me, where it was like, I don't know what to make of that. It was not enough.
It's bewilderment.
We get it. We get it. You're trying to convince us that it's Tekken, but that issue is because the trailer didn't provide me to be. But what happens when they actually show Tekken 8 and it's unexpected? It's like, holy shit! What the fuck is this? Like, what am I fucking looking at?
To me, it's more bewilderment than it is about like someone was saying. It's like, oh my god, is that him? Is that it? It's like, it comes off really stagnant.
Like a trailer for any franchise game, and everyone immediately is just kind of like, is this thing from last game? Is this thing? Is this reference? Is this reference? Is this character? Is this character?
Especially here's the thing. Character.
Here's the thing. And especially in my reaction videos, there's a time to have that. You know when it is? When you review it again.
Yeah, when you watch it again.
When you watch it again. Like, and that's literally why I literally, and a lot of people wonder, like, why does Max's reaction videos do better than others? And it's not because of the actual reaction, because I'll have reaction videos where my reaction is tepid as shit. But what do I do at the end of it? I'm literally giving you guys content tips right now. Before most reaction videos, I explain where we're at currently, why we're about to see the thing we're seeing, what happened the last time we saw something related to the thing we're seeing. Now we're seeing the thing we see. Here's new stuff. Wow, that's different. That's new. This is a thing. Now it's over. Let's review it.
Max, that's too much.
Now you have a 1 to like 15-minute video that actually tells a story about where we are chronologically with the content and why this is either important or was disappointing or was crazy hype, and now there's actually context to the situation other than just and the video cuts off.
No, Max, react. Leave it. That's it. Just react and go away.
So to me, it's like, I've and it took me time to learn this, right? To eventually create something in like a space that actually has like context. To create a fucking piece of media that is like, this is kind of genuinely interesting, like what I'm going to be watching, and why do I even give a shit about what I'm watching?
Yeah, that's why most of my stuff now for any of those directs, where it's react and discussion.
Yes,
discussion, and like I don't know if that like throws people away because like, oh, it's too much for me in minutes.
Yeah, the discussion, and
then the eternal choice happens. Did this deserve a blurry thumbnail? And that's where my blurry face thumbnails, which eventually actually worked very well that nobody else does. And Chad, I'm not even kidding you. I made this intro and I didn't even realize I did it. Like my Ken video, I made a super cool video, like really good stuff. Completely unintentional. I just stuck my blurry face from some shot in the video, and I just had the coolest little picture I can, and I just stuck reaction to throw it up. And now everyone loves it because it looks like he's slugging me in the face.
That's exactly what
And I'm like, oh shit, it does. Well, I was on. It was completely on accident in the same way that syncing up music to editing is completely on accident sometimes, and it just works out. So anyway. Like that's, once again, I have like a reasoning behind this shit. It's just, like obviously, you know, people do their own fucking thing and it could be frustrating to deal with and all this kind of shit. Anyway, chat, there was a lot of drama, okay? There's a lot of crazy drama and bullshit, and I can't tell you how much it's going to affect my channel. I can't tell you if I'm gonna be immediately jumping ship to YouTube. I don't even know if I can stream to YouTube at the same time. If I even can do that as like
I think you
a partner.
You always could as a partner, but the affiliates no, and
I think it's bad.
I think it might be backwards. Might be the other way around.
The chat will tell us.
Yeah, if you guys signed, I think it was off, but if you were affiliate, you were okay.
No, the affiliates definitely aren't allowed to do that. They have a whole thing against the affiliates being able to do that. I remember reading up on that. But again, I could be wrong.
So
affiliates could, partners no.
So yeah, I don't even know if, and I know that if I did stream to like YouTube, that it's because just my viewership and audience on that platform is just larger than Twitch. I don't know how active it is because it's obviously a legacy channel. We passed like 1.5 million subs, but at the same time, I don't know how big that would be. But it would likely be like twice the size because that's what happens to most people when they move to YouTube streaming from Twitch. If they have a decent following on YouTube, their streams are literally twice as big. So if they have like 1,000 viewers on Twitch, they get usually 2,000 viewers. If they have 10,000 viewers on Twitch, they get anywhere between 20 to 25 on their YouTube channels. If they share, you know, that audience a little bit. So I don't know. Like I do not know how all this stuff works. I've been a part of YouTube and Twitch for so damn long that, you know, I don't know where this website is specifically going. All I'll say is that I'm not specifically super like unhappy, like specifically, like I'm not in a situation where everything seems like insanely dire. I mean, all things considered, like that the subscription thing could affect how I'm able to obviously pay out editors and things like that, but that's like YouTube, and YouTube covers that part. Like Twitch is always, I mean, just to be frank, between like Kenny, Steven Simmons, and people that guest come on the show.
My pants. Thanks for the sub.
I obviously would pay out certain percentages of like how much sub revenue we get to all the guys and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, would this affect that? And I'm like, to be honest, no, because I kind of changed that already, even during the pandemic, where I was essentially helping these guys out because obviously we couldn't fucking meet up in person, and we had to find other solutions to streaming and stuff like that.
I actually enjoyed the virtual stream.
Virtual video games?
Yeah, virtual streams are fun.
I think we need to do it again. You know why? Because y'all have Xboxes now.
Yes, sir.
We need to get everybody copies of like Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 2. And we meet up in private lobbies and we get the chat involved.
We have to buy them because me and Steve are digital only on Xbox.
Is that a problem?
They're on.
No, it's not a problem. I'm just saying we can't throw a disc in because our Xboxes don't have.
Yeah,
no, we can't do it. No.
You would essentially be.
Yeah, we'll just download it.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm in a situation where I've been extremely lucky to be in the position I'm in. I don't want to threaten that position, especially with the people that have supported me for a long time. So my apologies. I don't think I'm going to cause a serious tirade about going through some minor financial differences that will affect some channels, and that absolutely sucks. And do I think that everybody should be getting 730? Fucking it should have been that since 2015.
Yeah.
It literally should have been since 2015. So I hope Twitch comes around on this. I really do. I don't think this is good.
You know what it comes down to be honest?
Site or anything?
I think and I hate siding off the company, but the way they explain it is that the way the platform has to function costs a lot of money. In order to do that stuff, they do that revenue. Of course, they're taking it from the operators
50, and
charges
for
$200
lower end
for
creators, they're switching to 3070.
Yeah.
$15. I was buying all this stuff for my daughter.
I'm just saying, there's time to do so
each trailer. That's how much trailer houses will cost in 2010 money, right? Around that time frame. So our budget for retro assist me for the whole show and paying out everybody, guess how much it was? Oh, we can actually talk about this now. Like, as you were saying, Yo, not just that costuming, where we had to costume other characters that weren't like character costumes.
has always started with the call to serve, fighting and winning for our nation. But Marines are never really finished. They serve in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis. Always faithful, always Marine.
Canceled.
Yup.
Because I don't want to go back to selling pictures of my feet.
Oh, I'm in this fight. Hey, one.
These are Deets nuts, but they're not nut nuts. They're meat bugs.
I'm allergic to nuts.
I just told you they're not nuts. Then why are they called Deets? No, because our name is Deets and Wits.
You should call them
Deets and Watson. Meat, cheese, snacks.
Of the character creator, the costume editing. It's like,
What do you gotta understand? Costumes. They're putting all these. And they're just making the premise the hokeyest and goofiest of human.
right, I'm like, you know what? I don't think that have it any other way. It's so deep, but you know what? It's
their shit that was old that they had to make something, but they chose to be in that way, and it made them a lot of money because of it. That's also why Capcom is doing so well over the past like 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
Is because the majority of games that have come out are on their own shit, and they're just making 100% profit. You're pretty much getting Steam and PlayStation, which is like the smallest side, and most of the profits come from games. Games. For example, Resident Evil 3 was like that.
Oh yeah,
Resident Evil 3 was not made by Capcom proper.
Right, they gave it to the other company. But it did it for Capcom.
Yes.
Yeah, and it wasn't.
25.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And Capcom kind of took that personally. Yeah, because guess what happened? Yeah, that same company that already played just the game they would make it. Oh wow, they took that. They would make it. Guess what happened down the line? It was leaked from all the crazy leak stuff that happened around that time. I think Nemesis as like a threat throughout the game.
Oh yeah, I agree with you. But at the same time, like, the game is so fun. The biggest problem is around the two hardest difficulties and no one, absolutely no one.
That shit was terrible. They're me at 6 in the morning on
to them, you get the mission, Keanu talks to you digitally, and then you get on a bike and you drive across, this empty part of town, you go to an abandoned mall. And they show basically the mission in guns out mode and then the stealth and take that
Cyberpunk was out. Yeah.
And I just want to see I don't want to sit here and be like weird while everyone else loves The Witcher and loves, Skyrim and loves all that. I want to give it a shot and see what it's like. Of course. But I have tried to put myself in these situations to enjoy them, and Jesus Christ, they just never do, man. Yeah. Oh my God. And it was like kind of the same thing where all the writing was on the wall with Cyberpunk when we watched it in the behind the scenes thing. Where I'm like, nothing about that seems specifically cool. All of it was like stuff, and I guess having a bird and seeing the view of the bird was cool. Because they really highlighted all that stuff. And then the game eventually came out and it was like kind of a train wreck, and nothing when I played the game, the campaign, once again, nothing specifically grabbed me. It was honestly like a cool looking world, sort of, but then sort of not.
It's really not. Like, the art direction was like, not there.
Yeah, like something like even I was
development.
Yeah, there's been a lot of trouble development.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I haven't heard of
PS5 specific version, prioritized frame rate. This thing, you walk into the big open area and it just immediately starts dropping below 25. Constantly. You get in a battle, there's a you walk by a campfire and it drops to